leave with a proper headshot, a resume, and understand specifically like how to come into an audition room, how to carry yourself, what I look for, what many of these other casting directors who I've worked with look for.
Cool.
And just understanding the business side of it, which helps.
How many people can attend one of those sessions? There is one upcoming.
There's one, the 27th and 28th of March.
Yes.
And we take 12 people a day. It's $400 for that, and you also leave with a professional headshot.
Yeah.
And your makeup done professionally as well. So it's a very low budget course where you leave prepared. You leave with a ready resume and a headshot and an understanding of what it is to audition. And you won't get that for that price anywhere else.
No.
And so we have 3 spots left. We take 12 people a day because I want to keep it small so I have time with everyone.
So they see the value.
And only on the Sunday, only on the 28th.
Wow, cool.
That's
there you go. Jump on that, people. So where can people sign up then if they can't hit the website?
So they can just email
call
us at smythecasting@gmail.com.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So Smythe like the road.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and listen to Jen from Footy Prince talk about Taste of Hope, and we'll be right back with Ilona, and we'll listen to another song from Noisy Locomotive. This will be Don't Let Your Deal Go Down, just like you don't want your deal to go down in business. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Nick and Andrew. I have 2 great recommendations for you today. The first one is A Taste for Hope in support of Shepherds of Good Hope. It's happening next Wednesday on March 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. at City Hall. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Shepherds of Good Hope, it's Ottawa's largest not-for-profit organization that's dedicated to serving the needs of some of the most vulnerable men and women in our community. Billed as a fundraiser and celebration, the 3rd annual Taste for Hope is a collaboration between Shepherds of Good Hope and the Bytown Chefs Collective. They are a group of Ottawa chefs who are focused on creating a unique dining experience. And this year, with 20 chefs participating, diners are definitely in for a great culinary adventure. Chefs include Stephen LaSalle of the Albion Rooms. There's John Morris from the National Arts Centre, Mark Lepine from Atelier, Mark Radford from Whalesbone, and Johnny Corky from 18 and Side Door, and many more. So come on out and enjoy some delicious food, listen to some jazz music. You can sample some wine and local beers, and maybe you could even put in a bid for the live auction or even at the silent auction table. Now, tickets are $150 each, but it does include a $100 tax receipt. So to purchase your tickets, go to www.shepherdsofgoodhope.com, or you could call them at 613-789-8210. All right, guys. Now, here is my second suggestion, and take a moment and listen to this. All right. Now, if that sounded familiar to you, that's because it's the jingle to the former hit TV cooking show, Good Eats, created and hosted by American TV personality and celebrity chef Alton Brown. And after 14 seasons and 244 episodes, this Bill Nye the Science Guy meets cooking-like show aired its last episode just over 2 years ago. During its run on the Food Network, Alton Brown published several cookbooks based on this hit show, and he gained a huge following by explaining the science behind cooking in a fun and interesting, and some might say a wacky manner. These days, you'll find him as a host and commentator on Food Network shows such as Iron Chef America and Cutthroat Kitchen. And while these shows are airing, Alton Brown, or AB as he's often called, is currently on a year-long national tour called Alton Brown Live, the Edible Inevitable Tour. His show includes stand-up comedy, a multimedia lecture, live music, and some extreme food experimentation. Now, the reason why I'm telling you all about AB is because he's coming to Canada this month, and one of his last shows on the tour will be taking place right here in Ottawa at Southern Hall at the NAC on Sunday, March 29th at 7:30 p.m. Now, there are some tickets left for the show, with ticket prices ranging from $60 for balcony seats to orchestra seats that are $84.50. You can go to www.nac-cna.ca to purchase your tickets. Now, here is also some good news. If you're a huge fan of Good Eats and of Alton Brown, but you find yourself a bit short on cash this month, well, several businesses are doing a giveaway, including Local Magazine, Edible Ottawa, and also the Ottawa Sun. Truffle Treasures is also doing their giveaway on Facebook by having customers send in photos of their favorite Truffle Treasure dessert. Holland's Cake and Shake in Hintonburg is also doing a giveaway. And of course, here at Foodie Prince, Donna and I have a pair of tickets in the orchestra section to give away. Our contest starts this Friday, and you'll get 3 chances to win tickets. So all you have to do is visit www.foodieprince.com for all the details, and we'll be using Rafflecopter to select the winner. I'll be announcing that winner on actually next week on Thursday, March 26th. And that's it for today. Nick and Andrew, have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you so much, Jen, and thank you, Noisy Locomotive. So we're back with Ilona Smythe from Smythe Casting. So I guess you just got back from the Canada Screen Awards. I wanted to hear how that experience was, and is our reputation growing in Ottawa?
It is, and it's fantastic. It's actually, I ended up sitting at a table with a bunch of guys who do animation out of Ottawa as well. So I think I had a little bit of a hookup there, which was nice. But I got to see a lot of people I've worked with in the past and meet a lot of new people. It was really fun.
So it is Ottawa...
3 days.
Yeah, it was 3 days of parties and free booze. It was
nice.
3-day bender.
Is it possible that Ottawa might be... a bit more of a go-to place for filming in the future? I know, like, places like, obviously in British Columbia, they've gotten a lot more, it seems, movies being filmed there. I guess it's a little bit less expensive than other places that people go to film. Can you ever see Ottawa getting to be a bit of a hot spot?
Well, to me, it already is. I mean, I'm never just working on one thing.
Yeah.
There's always 2 or 3 things I'm working on at a time, which is rare. Even in Toronto, casting directors there don't have that.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, somebody like myself was pretty ignorant to this field. We do a lot of filming in Ottawa?
We do
a lot of commercials or movies?
A lot of commercials and feature films and movies of the week. I just think a lot of people in Ottawa are ignorant to it because they just don't know.
Well, that's it.
We don't
that's why we're doing this
advertise
episode.
it, right? So, it's really fun. There's a lot going on. I mean, I've done 2 CBC primetime series.
Best laid plans. How many
and
people?
Michael Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And Michael's Tuesdays and Thursdays. How many people were involved with Best Laid Plans? That was a massive operation.
It was huge, yeah. And I mean, they brought some crew from Toronto, but I worked with here with Phyllis Platt and Peter Moss directly. And when I did Michael Tuesdays and Thursdays, they also brought a lot of Toronto crew, but I worked one-on-one with Don Keller as well. And we found amazing people. And Ottawa's great. And the thing when you do network casting, it's a little bit different because, you can be Canadian. We're looking for French-Canadian accents and in the Canadian sound because it's based in Ottawa.
Yes.
Whereas when I do network casting, we might be in New York or Philadelphia or New Mexico, or just not. We're never in Ottawa.
Yeah.
And you say that on the emails that it has to be American.
You must have a general American sound, right? I don't want you coming in with a Yankee accent, but I want you coming in sounding American. So
drop the A. And say on instead.
The sorry instead of sorry. There's there's many different things, and people don't realize how much they sound. And people go, I don't sound Canadian.
Yeah. About
What are you talking about?
out and about.
Go for a rip.
Yeah, so there's lots that come here. I mean, I've done 2 primetime series. I've done commercials for A&W, Ford, OLG, Ontario Tourism, Nordstrom. Many of those just this past year.
Cool.
Many feature films.
And the one is wrapping up right now.
Yeah,
in
in
Kempville.
February with Emma Roberts and Kieran Shipka, and I put Lauren Holly in it as well. And then,
Lauren Holly, the actress from
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So we had, House at the End of the Street, which did really well in the box office. That had Jennifer Lawrence in it.
My in-laws' truck was in there.
There you go.
The Bronco.
See? It gives you stories, right?
It is. And actually,
about
another
Nordstrom.
painter we worked on a lot of the sets there.
Yeah. So we do a lot of these principal casts, and a lot of Ottawa actors have gone on to bigger markets where they've moved to Toronto or Vancouver or LA or wherever, but they've gotten their start here, right?
Well, yeah,
Now, do you think that might change? Do you think people... I mean, obviously acting, everybody thinks, okay, if I want to be an actor, I got to move to Hollywood.
Yeah, but then you see people like John Goodman who doesn't even live there, and he's an actively working actor. Again, talent's not geographical. You can live anywhere. There's a plane you can get on.
So that's
Especially
obviously
when you get
changing.
to the point
with,
that your name is worth money, we're just going to make you an offer, and you're going to show up wherever the money is.
Wow, true.
For 16 days or however many days you're needed, and then...
Now I know when you get a lot of background actors at the meetup. So when you're a background actor, you go and you visit your casting person.
Yeah,
it's pretty fun.
It might not always be us. We're only on set if it's like over 25 or more people. If not, then it's just a crew member.
Just a crew member.
Yeah.
And they usually ask you if you're actor or not. What is have they updated the process to become an actor? What is ACTRA?
So I don't work for
ACTRA.
ACTRA. So ACTRA is the union for actors as well as radio people in Ottawa. Canada.
You're not on that. Radio
I'm
people.
not yet.
Yeah. So what it is basically, you can't apply to audition for an actor-produced production unless you are an ACTRA member. So it's kind of a closed circle there, right?
Gotcha. Is there membership fees and whatnot, obviously?
Yeah, but you can't just pay to get in it. You need to have been cast in something.
Gotcha.
So it's hard to get into. I think you need 3 credits to become a full member. It's beneficial. You make way more on set, and then you have your union behind you and everything. So there's lots of benefits to it. Again, I don't work for them, but we need to have a minimum amount of ACTRA members on set per day.
I didn't know that.
Based on the union, because I only do union and paid production. So if you ever get put on set by me, you're getting paid by production. We don't pay you, production pays you.
Yes.
But you won't go to a set through us where you don't get paid.
And
Gotcha.
You're very good with payments too. Within 3 weeks, typically you're getting.
Well,
that
again,
check
it's not
through.
us; it's production. And then if you don't get paid, you just email us and we'll send you their phone number.
Yeah.
But I mean, you
And
work as an independent contractor just as I do, and
Yeah.
if I don't get paid, I have to hand them to get my money.
So how does it work for background actors? I know, Nick, you're obviously familiar with it. You've did it a couple of times. Say I wanted to be just a background actor. Obviously, I won't have any lines or anything.
Right.
Do you still do a pretty big screening process in order to get people?
No, so for background, you fill out your information on the profile. We have recent photos of you. We'll talk to you on the phone. And you just need to be completely reliable. We do have a blacklist of people who either cause ruckus on set, walk up to the stars and start talking to them, distract crew with conversation. They're all there to get paid. If a producer walks in and they see people just chatting, they're going to be upset because they're losing money, right? So we'll hear about it.
So I would get fired right away for talking
Basically, yeah. Or just not invited back any other day.
Yeah.
So you just need to show up.
Keep getting
you
invited
talk
back.
to
I'm
the
not on the
people.
blacklist.
You learn your film terminology. You lock it up. Means be quiet.
Rolling.
All these fun things. But I mean, so long as you're reliable and you show up, we say you have to be available 100% of the day because we don't know when the call time's going to get, and we don't get it till they wrap the night before.
Okay.
So if they had another day tomorrow, it's their last day today on the set of February. But if they had another day, we would wait until we didn't get our call sheet till 3 a.m. last night for what the call time was going to be today.
For today?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, jeez.
So that's where we go. Your call time could be 8 a.m., it could be 6 a.m., or it could be 5 p.m. We don't know.
So you have to be able to
that's cool.
answer those phones at 11:30 at night. I can answer.
Yeah.
I answer.
We
them
won't call
anytime
past
that-
11:30, but we'll email you.
I've got it. So it's pretty interesting
Yeah.
that
Oh,
way.
that's
But
pretty cool.
And then the principal cast, the speaking roles, again, is a totally different element.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
and that's my goal within 2